Today on Drawbli,
We are looking at the art of...
Aveartz, I believe is how you say that. An artist a character designer from Kazakhstan. We're going to check out some of Aveartz's stuff here, which is what I can only describe as life goals.
Oh my gosh, yes. This is, if you like simple line work, gestural, this guy has it down pat. This is amazing.
All right, let's start off with some cool bats and figure out what we can learn from Aveartz. So
Okay.
the whole point of these looks into these artists' works is to find the art that speaks. Oh no, wait, no, that's not it. We're supposed to find what we can learn from these artists and try to apply some of that to our own work.
So my first thought is a lot of it speaks to me. I love to put down just one long flowy line and kind of see where it goes. But with
Love this
this
one,
work,
by the way.
yeah, oh yeah, me too. I feel like it looks almost so accidental, and at the same time though, it can't be anything but completely intentional.
Oh, it's definitely designed. What about it looks accidental to you?
Like these lines.
Organic, you mean? Like,
Perhaps, maybe that's what I mean. When I say accidental, I just mean it almost looks like he just was like sweeping his brush on the screen, and well, the lines fell where they would, but they were all beautiful and flowy, and they just fell perfectly where they needed to go.
it's definitely intentionally designed.
Yes.
There's a lot of contrast in the silhouette here. It's a very strong technique that a lot of artists, a lot of Disney stuff will use. Contrast in terms of straight and curvy lines. You'll see many examples of that. Here you can see, one straight edge contrasted with a curvy edge. I'll find a really strong example. Actually, we already saw a couple here. But here, so like there's a straight edge on top and then a curvy form in terms of the big form on the bottom. Another way to think of this, or the way that I like to or prefer to think of it, is in terms of simple and contrast. So simple and complex, where you want your audience's attention, which is typically the face of something, you're going to put more complexity there. And then for the backside, well, hey, you don't need a ton of detail there. You want people's focus here. So just simplify it. And we'll see lots of examples of that here with the hair swept forward, creating a more, if you just blur your eyes and look at the silhouette, a lot more visual interest here in the front, a lot less, there's not a lot of flyaway hairs here in the back, it's all in the front. This is maybe an example where that doesn't work super well, a little, because, it's a flame, and maybe a little harder to design the face to be super detailed for a flame. Oh, here's a perfect, literally the best example, a snake. Look at the top.
Yeah, straight on the
See
top
the perfect
of his
straight
head.
edge, and then
A
nice
curve.
and then you'll see that kind of iterate, flip back and forth in contrast from one side to the other. So curvy side, straighter side. Still a slight curve, but yeah, you get the idea. So contrast is a really great technique that we can start applying to our own art. It's something that I do in all my 3D art. It's actually in our color sketches. It's the exact concept I thought about for that color sketch that I polished up. So hey, yeah.
That's really cool. I love that we can recognize, like, a lot of the... I feel like I recognize movies where these are from. Maybe they worked on these movies. I don't know, Kung Fu Panda here, obviously, very much that. Now, this one I don't know besides Luca, but this character is not in Luca.
I think it's their own work. I
Yeah.
don't think it's anything from any existing IP.
Look at these mice.
I actually thought about sculpting these mice.
That would have been really cute.
I've been thinking about sculpting quite a few of these characters because they're all really, really cool. Maybe I could do a couple of them.
Oh, that would be
'Cause
fun.
just doing one of these is pretty simple. So maybe doing a couple of them or a few of them.
Wow.
The shapes in the fur here, I feel like, is something that I would like to take into my own work personally. I actually mentioned that you did this in your cow video recently, that you very strategically chose where to put your fur. And I was like, man, I need to do more of that. I need to think more about where I'm going to put that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, these birds. Wow.
These birds, this secretary bird?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Is that what it's called?
I think
Secretary
so.
bird?
I think you got it. They're actually very like huge and
Well,
dangerous.
it says hashtag secretary bird. You know what? Never mind. We'll just pretend like we didn't see that at all.
Once you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely.
I totally
bird.
came up with that from my own brain.
Oh my gosh.
Is there anything else that we can learn from Aveartz?
I'm seeing this, the more you point it out, the more the straight to curve contrast. But as part of it's just like, I love the flowiness of it. And I just want to know more. I would love to know like what kind of secret rules they have of creating their shapes.
It looks like there's a lot of follow through on a lot of their lines. So in some of those early, more sketchy ones, we saw maybe that guy in the back left there. You can see a little more follow through on some of the lines. Like look at the closer ear, that loop around and how it just like shoots off to the side. The shape doesn't close completely.
Mm-hmm. I imagine big sweeping arm strokes for this, which I wonder if they use like a Cintiq like you do for sculpting to give themselves the space to sweep their arm.
Sweep their arm.
Yeah, makes me want to try creating art on your Cintiq sometime.
You know we have strict rules in place about that.
We do.
No, you can use it whenever you want.
Thanks. Hey, if you really liked looking at Aveartz art with us and learning alongside of us, hit that subscribe button for more artist studies interspersed with our regular drawing ourselves studies.
And go give them a follow, whether that be on Instagram, Twitter, ArtStation, wherever.
Comment below if you've got an artist you like that you would like us to do a study of.
Share some of your awesome artwork online with the hashtag Drawbli.
And this is the part where we say goodbye.
Goomba.
Bum 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 bum.
What's this song? Oh, bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Good job.
I don't know what that's called.
It's something about torches.
Something about torches.
Yeah.
Oh, the Olympics!
The Olympics, yes.